Hala, Mickey.
Welcome back. How are we all? Thank you for joining me for the second stream of this afternoon's session. We are football managering for the rest of the afternoon. We're in the middle of the January transfer, at the beginning of the January transfer window. Haven't yet played our FA Cup third round game, which is actually on the day. We are looking for... Actually, are we still looking for a goalkeeper? I mean, I guess we're looking to sign a goalkeeper if we can, and a left back / centre back. We currently have an offer made for Nicolau at Torino, with Briançon leaving us. We currently have loan bids in for Wilson Esbrand. We have a transfer bid for Aaron. And hopefully those go through. Also looking at young Tanlongo as a midfielder as well. Uros Racic has been offered a deal too. Trying to loan out Jack Morehouse in the meantime. Warren Caddy, trying to get him out too. Jay Stansford is obviously in at the moment. We're trying to actually buy Jay Stansford permanently, whilst we have the money and finances available to do so. Because we have 17 million in the transfer budget and 134,000 in the wage budget, and that is a lot of money for a club of our size at this stage of the season. At this stage of the save in the Championship, that's pretty remarkable. Roger, thank you for the follow, mate. Right, let's just tweet out and let everybody know that we're back live with FM. Back live after lunch break with Football Manager. Actually, let me just update the YouTube stream as well. The details of, so that it's got the right thumbnail on it, etc., and game category. FM 2024. There's a thumbnail. We'll pop the Olympics back on above me. It's the kayaking at the moment, and we are good to go. Afternoon, Bob. How are you? You don't need to apologise, mate, for not being here. It's absolutely fine. Right, let's start recording. Might as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Football Manager. It's been a few days since we were last on FM, but looking forward to getting stuck into this January transfer window at the beginning of this First episode of 2 I plan on recording in this particular recording session. We are on January the 6th, 2027. We find ourselves 13th in the Championship at the minute, solidly mid-table, solidly above the relegation zone, solidly away from the playoffs as well. Our December was very good, if we're completely honest with ourselves. We did very, very well indeed. The stadium expansion has just passed as well, so we should be able to get some extra finances from home games now, with our attendance up in the 12,000s rather than locked at 8,907 as it has been for every home game this season in the Championship. We actually start with an FA Cup game against the Premier League side in Nottingham Forest, so it's not going to be easy to begin with. The month is particularly difficult from then as well. Sunderland, Southampton, Birmingham and Swansea, all decent sides, but hopefully we can improve the squad. Hopefully we can raise some more money, actually, as we're looking to do so as well, and put the club in a fantastic position to very much stay Championship this season, and then hopefully, with a continued solid financial footing, kick on in Season 5 and look for, if we can, promotion to the Premier League. But I'm not going to waste any more time. We're actually jumping straight into this first game against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup here. So do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. I'd very much appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you won't miss out on any more of this save as it comes to you. But as we crack on with the rest of this episode, hopefully we can pick up some decent results at the beginning of the day. That is indeed the plan. We were playing... Shortire's not fully fit, never mind. We'll play Diop slightly deeper then. And Lundstrom. I might play Fiorini. No, we'll play Fiorini at Cam. God, we've got a lot of freaking injuries, haven't we? Christ. I've forgotten about that. Oh. Dunstan. Well, Schola's just going to have to play. I don't really have much choice here at the minute. Fiorini's going to have to be a striker. Well, that's not exactly ideal, is it? Against a solid opponent, but what choice do I have? Fucking none, Ches, is the answer. Absolutely none. Actually, we could put Mikey on the right. Jay Stansfield up top. I don't know why I've not been able to acknowledge Jay Stansfield there. Right. Anyway. Nottingham Forest's lineup is as you see it on screen there, with Callum Hudson-Odoi in the lineup, Adam Eder, Tyrese Campbell. It's a very strong front line, if we're completely honest. Patreon player Owen Howell in the midfield as well, which is the first time we've played against a Patreon player for a little while, I think. I can't even fill the bench because of all of my injuries and suspensions, etc. So I'd just say, play a natural game, absolutely no pressure against the side of this calibre with not a full-strength side. So if we don't get battered, we'll be happy. Let me shut the window. Free kick for us in the 6th minute. Go on, Mikey lad. Oh my lord, he nearly did go on, Mikey lad. Sorry for waking you up, John. Richards down the line for... Oh, Christ, that was a poor challenge. All right, never mind. Oh, it's bloody hot. It's too bloody hot, I tell you. Christ. Get that, John. Right, Lundstrom, Shortire. This is building with some promise. Johnston to Diop. And Diop to Shortire. And to Johnson. This is sensational football. It's an unbelievable goal. Championship Cambridge United. Never mind. Don't take the lead against Nottingham Forest. It was an unbelievable move. That would have been one of the best goals we'd scored in the entire save, let alone just this season. And it won't count. Sag. Let me take the SRC off for the FM stream. Danny Luke. Never mind. They're going to recover that, aren't they? Panzo forward from defence into the midfield. Good tackle by Mandy, but Richards is there on the overlap. Omar Richards in the box. Callum Hudson-Odoi. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. That goal will count. It's Hudson-Odoi's first goal of the season. I don't know how he hasn't scored to this point in January for Forest. You presume he's first team for them. Let's have a look. Right, Callum Hudson-Odoi. No, he's not first team for them. 10 substitute appearances only in the Premier League and 3 starts in the Carabao Cup. I mean, he's absolutely a player of the calibre that I would be delighted to loan in the Championship, but at the minute we're pretty good for wingers. Although they're all bloody injured at the moment. Oh well, 1-0 down against Forest. But we've held our own so far, so we have to be relatively happy. I did say, provided we don't get battered, I'll be alright. Just say we've been unlucky so far. Always the first goal of the season, you're telling me, Barra. Mandy. Inside to Diop. Options. Okay. Options none taken. Pass the ball, pal. Well done. Sola! Cambridge United are level inside 5 minutes of the second half, and we deserve that goal. We have played well in this fixture. We've had the ball in the back of the net twice now. It would have been nice if Diop had passed the ball slightly earlier, but in the end he did. Lovely first-time ball by Stansfield, and the finish from Shola is very good indeed. Uno. Ah. Within 60 seconds, never mind, Forest aren't, or I don't want to actually speak too soon, going to immediately take their lead back again. Mikey Johnson on the counter-attack. If nothing comes of this, then feel free to cut it, Editor Chris. But something might. Shola short time. Mikey Johnson, we're in the box. Square it, lad. He doesn't need to! Cambridge 2! Nottingham Forest 1. 2 goals in 3 minutes. And we're in front against the Premier League side. Well, I indeed never. That'll fucking do. I'd make some changes, but I haven't got any players to bring on off the bench. Tibidi down the right-hand side. Driven. Eder. 2-2. Didn't last long. Just 3 minutes. That's quite the start to the second half with 3 goals inside 9. Or inside 10, I suppose. Was it Alex Tibidi? Something Tibidi. No, that's Adam Eder. Tibidi with an assist with a good run. Was it Alex? Alexis. Doesn't look half bad as well. Also, not getting much first-team football. So Forest haven't started a full-strength side here by any stretch, but quite frankly, they're in a position where they shouldn't have to warrant being able to put in a decent performance. Put Morehouse in there. I might swap this around. No, I would leave it as is. Ah, corner Forest. Uh-oh. Free kick Forest. Danilo. Safe. Safe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Might worry about this one though. Luke. Danilo. Panzo. We could really do without the replay, to be fair. We don't need the money from the cup run. We don't need the fixture congestion, especially with the amount of injuries we've got at the minute. So we could genuinely do with either winning this and just having the next round, or losing it and going out, quite frankly. I don't want the extra midweek replay. Here's Howell, forward to Adam Eder, square to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Taiwo off the bench, and Tibidi's in, and he's fired wide, so don't worry about putting it in the video. Corner Nottingham Forest, 83rd minute. Danilo with it. Taking his time. It's going to come to the edge of the box to Tabidi. A lot of bodies in there. Good challenge. I thought for a minute he was going to give a pen. No, another call. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Danilo with the corner for Nottingham Forest. 83rd minute. Where's he going to pop it? Hopefully. No way of any real subsequence. I meant consequence. Jay Stansfield is knackered. So let's move. Let's do that. Do that. And then do that. Okay. Do 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 do. Well, with 4 minutes of added time now nearly gone, the replay that I didn't really want is what we're going to get. 12,500 attendance. I believe that was a full house for the Premier League side coming to our ends. We do get the draw. Forest labour to draw, apparently. I mean, they were good, but we weren't bad at all, were we? Cardiff were a shock against Brighton. It's not a mad shock. Oh, I thought for a minute that was going to say Altrincham beat Liverpool, but no, they absolutely did not. Okay, well, Sunderland in 3 days' time doesn't allow us much time to do something in the transfer window, nor much time for anyone to recover from their current injuries. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I've got press conference, haven't I? What are you saying then, lads? Any developments transfer-wise? No, not yet. When is that replay? The following Wednesday, okay. It was on a Wednesday anyway, that's weird. FA Cup third, I mean, I guess it might have been moved for telly, to be fair. There you go. You've sent me another ship you've built, have you, Colt? Christ. Have you got enough credits? I get the feeling you might have modded that. Just slightly. Maybe a little bit. That looks like an absolute bad man of a ship. $100 clips into buildings when you land. It's absolutely monstrous. It's Starfield Barrack. Unfortunately, Uroš Račić has decided to sign for Rangers rather than us. I suppose I can deal with that. That's probably fair enough, isn't it? But Jay Stansfield, who was in on loan from Fulham and has done very well, 7 goals, 3 assists in 23 games, has earned himself a permanent move. He's going to join us for realsies, and I think that's going to happen immediately. Can't remember whether the loan is just going to become permanent. Oh no, the loan will just end when it's set to end, and he'll join us permanently at the beginning of the next transfer window. I mean, quite frankly, Jay Stansfield could be the striker that leads us forward into the future in this save. Matteo Tanlongo has gone for a work permit. To be fair, we don't necessarily need him to get a work permit. We have ESC places available, so we could well get a couple of players in now between now and the end of the transfer window. One in, more to come. Oh, they've rejected the bid for Nicolau. Yeah, no, we'll appeal. He's not necessarily transfer listed. Oh, it's 750 grand. Ah, you fuckers. You little bastards. I think he wanted a lot of wages, didn't he? Jack Morehouse is going out on loan to Ross County. They're going to pay 50% of his wages. He's going to get some regular first team experience and very much hoping that he can grow there. Wilson Esbrand is set to join on loan, but I'm going to hold on that because we're waiting to see what happens with the Aaron transfer. I would much rather buy Aaron than loan Wilson Esbrand at this moment in time. So I'm going to delay that transfer and we'll wait and see what happens on the Aaron front. If Aaron comes in, great. Then we can just cancel that one. If Aaron doesn't want to come, then fine. We have a replacement ready and raring to go. I forgot Leeds were 20th in the league in this save. Lol. Oh, 10 mil though. Fucking 10 million, mate. That's a lot of pennies. That's a lot of pennies. And his wages are astronomical as well. Did we speak to his agent? Oh, yeah. 35. Yeah, I just can't afford his fucking wages, can I? Oh, yeah. Charlie Cresswell had a lot of wages as well, didn't he? They wouldn't let me loan him either, would they? I want him to pay 80% of his wages, which, let's be honest, isn't happening. There's a reason why we didn't go for Charlie Cresswell. You're 6-0 up inside 21 minutes. What is happening? We're looking for a centre-back, a left-back, and a CDM. And a goalkeeper, maybe. Right, Caddy can come onto the bench then. We're just going to play the same team. I don't really have much of a choice at the moment, do I? Next fixture is Sunderland at home. A Sunderland managed by John Terry, no less. Still got Timothée Dembele at the back and Daniel Ballard with a captain's armband. Adil Ushish is very good indeed. Jack Clark still in their front line too. I don't know anything about Johan Bonney though, if I'm completely honest. Some options on the bench are pretty decent as well. But after holding a Premier League side to a draw in the last game, with this exact 11 that we're about to play with, at home again, you'd like to think that we could win this one, right? Pembele given away, out of position now. Mikey Johnson on the counter, at pace. Shola short. This is lovely football. Diop and Fiorini. Fiorini going himself. Oh, square it, pal. Fucking hell. Yes, and you just knew as soon as that dropped in the box, I was silent initially because I thought, oh, maybe we're going to clear it and I don't need to say anything. We didn't clear it, and I did need to say something. Bonan with the free kick whipped in. Norrington Davis loses the header. Arian B wins the first one, then he wins the second. It's just pinball, and it falls kindly for Ashish, who just buries it. There's not really much you could do about a goal like that. Sometimes it's just not going to fall your way, is it? 35 to 42 million pound valuation. Never in a bajillion years is he worth that much. He's good, but he ain't that good. Diop, Stansfield. Actually did well in the right wing role in the last game. It's not where we want to utilise him, really. We want him to be all the way up top, putting the ball in the back of the net. But if whilst we're utilising him out wide while others are injured, he can set up people that are going to put the ball in the back of the net, that'd be great. But he's not going to do that because they've cleared it anyway. So shut your face, Jez. Oh, never mind. No, shut your face, Jez. Neil. Oh, the pass. That's a very, very good assist from Neil. Perfect placement, perfect weight of pass, and Bonnie, the man who I didn't know anything about, has gone and whacked it in the back of the net. Jack Clark went on a bit of a run and just played into the man in space here. Touch and pass, and well, the quality speaks for itself there. I am curious about Johan Bonnie. 23-year-old, really good physicals. Mentals are decent, to be fair, and his finishing is right. He's got 9 goals in 10 starts and 10 substitute appearances. Signed him for $4 million from Parma, and well, he's done well, hasn't he, since he joined? 15 goals last season and started in an even better vein of form so far this. Currently wanted by Dusseldorf in Germany, and quite frankly, he looks like a very capable player. He's just proven it, actually, because he's put them 2-0 up. Bugger. Lovely ball by Lundstrom to Stansfield. Didn't necessarily need the first time pass, but still building. Mikey Johnston with options. He's going to go solo, and I wish he hadn't. Hello. Ashish with a free kick for Sunderland. We're still only in the 30th minute. Christ, it's off the bloody bar. Still, it could end up in the back of the net. Don't foul him! Good. Stansfield. Cutting inside. Still going. That's a decent ball. Please bury this, Mikey. Good save by Young. The corner will come. Will it lead to anything? I hope so. You can't draw with a Premier League side and then lose to Sunderland. Surely. Well, apparently you can. Not even playing that badly. We've had more the ball. We've had more, well, we had more chances. The XG obviously isn't great and the shots on target isn't superb. But at half-time, we are 2-0 to the opposition. I shall outstretch arms, pump fists maybe. A draw's not gone yet. Everybody's just furious at the moment and frustrated. Lovely. All right, well, in before there's 2 red cards in the second half then. Free kick Cambridge. Owen Beck to deliver. We've got some height in the box, although we're trying something from the training ground apparently. Diop, edge of the box, Fiorini. Ooh! Yes. Very much from the training ground and very, very, very well worked. Luis Fiorini pulls us back to 2-1 just over 10 minutes into the second half. They just didn't know what to do there. The guy on the edge of the box has dropped. Fiorini then burst into the edge of the box and it's a tidy finish from the young man. Really pleased with the signing of Luis Fiorini. He's actually playing at striker whilst Jay Stansfield was forced out wide with the injury to Island Cabal. But he's filled in really well, Fiorini, at striker, at cam, at centre mid, in 2 different roles in central midfield as well. He's just a fantastic squad player, which is great for me, not so much for his long-term first-team appearances and career, but if he can make an entire career out of being the go-to guy, then I'm quite happy for him to do so. Sunderland are looking dangerous, though, on this counter-attack. Jack Clarke is going to rip past the defender, and Bonnie's up for maybe another one, and thankfully it's gone over the bar. Let's give him a cheeky encourage, shall we? Go on, the lads. Never mind then. Really much I can do here at the moment. Let's do that. Floated cross. Never mind, keeper's there. Right, come on then. Up to the end, lads. Up to the end. You got a man here. Mikey Johnson's there. Please win this header, Mikey. Arian B steps in well. Mikey's on the rest. I mean, there's a man through the back post. If he can, I mean, if he sees him or not, it's a different matter. He's going to look for Jay Stansfield in the middle. Who equalises? We just moved Jay Stansfield for out wide, back up through the middle up top as Warren Kelly's come off the bench, and he's made the impact. We have ourselves an equalising goal. It was 2-2 against the Red and White of Forest. It looks like it may well be 2-2 against the Red and White of Sunderland as well. A recovery indeed. And maybe more, but equally, maybe less. You never know which way a highlight in stoppage time is going to go. We have possession. And Fiorini's in. Oh, Lewis Fiorini! It's going to be maybe more! 3-2 Cambridge in the 91st minute. Lewis Fiorini is earning himself a start at the moment. 2 goals today. One of them very, very important indeed. In fact, both of them. The first kick-started the recovery and the second sealed it. 3-2 Cambridge United are going to win against Sunderland, and that is one hell of a result. Yay. Yay us. Lewis Fiorini, my guy. Only Nottingham Forest again next. Don't worry about it. Fuck. Press conference. Hell of a suggestion, Ben. No. I mean, I'd love Diop on a permanent basis, but I can't afford him, to be honest. Nicola bid rejected. Flipping heck. What's the scout report say? He's just not playing for them. Oh, stop being dickheads.
Let me fucking have him.
Transfer story leaked. Oh no. You've probably got no interest in joining me anyway. Well, I can't do that, so how can they? How can Luton offer him a contract when I can't? How's that a thing? That's not fair, that. Brian Son has had his work permit accepted, and he will be leaving us to go to Wimbledon. I'd be perhaps a little bit tempted to delay it a week because of other transfers we're trying to get done. Hopefully Wimbledon will agree to a delay. Mikey Johnston wants a new contract, apparently. Oh, do you really? You've still got 18 months left on your current. You're on $7.5 grand a week. To be fair, he has had a... You only signed at the beginning of this season and you're already unhappy with your contract. I mean, you've just... I think I'm underpaid. You were perfectly happy with it 6 months ago. Still got plenty of time on your current deal. Blah, 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 blah. Fine. Fine. Judy's not happy. Fabio Chiarodia. Christ, that is a name. At Hanover. He's on loan from Forest. But I wouldn't pay, I couldn't really justify paying those wages, to be honest. Does look decent though. Not sure what everyone's on at the moment. Contract. 13, 14, 12. We've got some higher earners. I mean, Jay Stansford's going to be on 22 when he joins. Yeah, there you go. New wage 22. How long have I got to fulfil that promise for a new contract? 6 days. Fine, I'll just offer it now then. He's got a trigger. He's got an extension I could trigger as well. Important player wants to play on the left as an inside forward. I'll remove that. You play on the left. I'll play you on the left anyway, but not necessarily want to commit to a certain role. 21 grand. Piss off. You want me to treble your wages? Is a firm fucking no. He's been good. I can't deny it. He's been good. Ah, friggin' bumholes. Right, let's find another centre back then, shall we? Fuck it. Who have I got on my shortlist? Venetra, but he's too expensive. He wants to leave, but I'm not going to pay 10.5 million. There's no way he's 10.5 million. Charlie Cresswell, can't afford him. Waiting for Aaron to sign. Hurry up, mate. Tan Longer should be coming in very soon. 22 mil for Chaibi is a no. Was his contract expiring? No, it's not. These physicals are nutty. Useful backup to the first team. What do we think about B-Shell? I would be on board. Played well for young boys. They want for 2.5. It's only 24. $2.2 million, and would only want about 10 grand a week. I think it's a no-brainer, really. 2.2 million. We'll offer. They'll pay. No, we'll offer. They'll accept. That might be the. That might all be the Brian Son replacement we are looking for. We'll send you on an intensive language course. That's fine. 12.5 grand a week is fine. Settlement fees fine. Clubs in higher division 7.75. I wouldn't mind that being a slightly higher. We'll lower that to 10.25. We'll lower that to 13.5, and up that. But other than that, I'm not bothered about that. Okay. Well, he's not very patient. To be fair, he's come down quite a bit with the wages, so we'll offer that, and they should accept, and indeed they do. Oh. Transfer listed 9.6 million. I mean, I can't justify at the minute having just bought Jay Stansfield. Although I could play Jay out wide and play this guy out top. No, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to commit at this stage. Don't do it, Chiz. Don't do it. Although with Warren Kelly leaving, Warren Kelly's work permit has been accepted, and he can now leave to go to Doncaster for £600,000. Quite happy to accept that. Warren has been a good servant to us in the short time he's been with us, a couple of years. Did really well in the first season in the Championship. He was kind of our go-to goal scorer. This season he's done not as well. He hasn't played as much, to be fair, but certainly he just wasn't the right man for the job. Jay Stansfield has proven to be the man for the job at this stage, but unfortunately we have Nottingham Forest away now, and then Southampton top of the table in 4 days' time, so I'm not necessarily expecting much in terms of results in the next two. Goalkeeper Nikita Hyken. He do not exist in my save. Sorry. Hendricks at bloody Chelsea. Just paid 80 million for him. Fucking hell. Why has it been abandoned as just for weather conditions? All right. Felipe Mane at Dortmund. I mean, the Bishop for half the price makes more sense. I know Charlie Cross would be great, but I can't afford him. Very interested in a loan, but I can't afford to pay his wages. Hadzikadunic is a mouthful to say quickly when mid-commentary flow. Colin Kleinbecker. Austin Keane. Wow, Austin Keane. Really? Christ. Out of nowhere, in this save, they've just gone, oh, we're going to be in the Bundesliga. Okay. It's the left back, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need you anymore. We're going to get Aaron. Victor Davila, 29 years of age. Transfer listed. They no longer. They bought him for 5.75 million, and in the same season they've now transfer listed him again. Watch, hello, Junior Firpo. How are you, pal? Did they get a takeover? I don't imagine so. Landmarks. No? Facilities upgraded, youth and training facilities upgraded, stadium capacity increased. No, they've just gone. Fair enough. Fair enough, Lord, fair enough. To play Cabal. Failed the fitness test. Sprained ankle ligaments. I am not going to risk him in a game like this. Hopefully that German... Was he German? The other youngster will come in. It's time for Forest again, this time away from home. They look like they're playing a similar enough side to the one that we just drew with, although it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult second time around, isn't it? Again, we'll just say ignore the media praise and keep your feet on the ground and we'll do what we can, but not necessarily anticipating being able to do it twice. Swiss, that's it. Bichot, wasn't it? Joel Biesel. Nice one, Doc. Did you get F1 Manager through my discount link on Fanatical? Yeah, good, thank you, mate. How's the legs and arm? Oh, I was just about to check who it was that scored a couple of times for Bournemouth there. Oh, offside. Never mind. Scott. What Scott? Alex Scott. Oh, of course. Hello, sir. Oh, you're on console. No, it's PC. It's PC only, so don't worry. Beck, Johnston, we're in the box. Here comes Diop. Never mind, we've been tackled and they're countering. Tyrese Campbell back to Danilo. On the very brink of half-time here, as you can see, top left. Hudson-Odoi could deliver if he's got the space. Mamdi's won it back. Okay. Don't lose it. He's done exactly that. Tyrese Campbell and slam off the post. Holy moly! Fiorini on the counter. No, never mind. All right. Well, I mean, 0-0 at half-time's fine. 1-0 would be unbelievable. Jay Stansfield's up. Fiorini's there on a swivel volley, maybe. Oh! Lewis Fiorini! This guy! How do you leave him out at the minute? We've got players that on paper are better, but the impact that Lewis Fiorini is having on this team right now is unparalleled. The quality of finish that he's pulling out the bag. Championship, Cambridge United, 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. On the first half stoppage time, I could barely even concentrate on speaking. I'm so excited about the prospect of beating a Championship Premier League team. We said that we didn't really want the replay, but if we can win the replay, then fair enough. We'll go for it. Mikey Johnson could be underneath that. John Lundstrom will chase after it. We've got a game against Southampton coming up that is a very important one against top of the table, but I mean, what sort of morale boost could this be, winning a game of this magnitude, especially away from home at the City Ground? That'd be huge. Don't get carried away. It's still a long way to go in this one. And we've got a couple of players, 3 in fact, that are on yellows, and that could very quickly turn sour. Lovely ball to Mikey Johnston, though, and it's 2-0 to the Yellows. Maybe we are starting to believe that we could beat Premier League Nottingham Forest. Unbelievable, Hefe. Where's this come from, then? Free kick, Forest. Heart in mouth. Danilo came close in the first game against them. It's loose. Stansfield intercepts. Never mind. Callum Hudson-Odoi's won it back again. It wasn't a side in the first game against Forest, and it isn't a side that they're fielding now either that is first string for them. But the calibre of play that's on the pitch is absolutely good enough to be able to beat us here today. Taiwo Awoniyi has come off the bench for the second time, and they're playing some really nice football in this particular highlight that may well end in a chance. It's ended in a goal. Callum Hudson-Odoi scored his first goal of the season against us in the first game and scores his second goal of the season against us in the second. I think it might be time to bring some fresh legs on and start to waste some time. See what we can do. No worries, Needs. Catch you later, dude. Free kick for Forest. Something from the training ground from them, maybe? No. Forest are really pressing the advantage now. We've got 5 men on yellow cards. Trying desperately to hold on to what would be a stunning result. But Kavanagh's in, and Kavanagh equalises. Oh, Jesus, I didn't want the replay, let alone a replay that goes to extra time. Oh, 2-2 again. At least there's lots of goals today. They're actually... It's gone to extra time. Forest are down to 10 men here. Because they've used all their subs. They have been able to utilise the extra sub you get in extra time to now have 11 men on the field again, which is very lucky from their point of view, because they could have given themselves a real problem there. Brianson is playing his last game for us here. So I'd be tempted to bring him on for John Lundstrom for the yellow card at least, at most, and drop him back in there slightly deeper as just a straight up defensive midfielder. We're going to try and hold on to what we've got here with a bit of an asymmetrical formation. It's not really much else. I've got 2 goalkeepers and a child on the bench. Well, he's 21, but in real life he's a kid. So there's not really much more I can do substitutionally, if you know what I mean. We just have to kind of hope. But sometimes it is the hope that kills you, as they say. Brianson playing his last minutes ever as a Cambridge United player here right now. It's a terrible ball from the midfielder, Diop. Brianson recovers, loses it, and, well, it's not necessarily end to end, but... Or mistake from Forest. Are we in? Mikey Johnston, he's still going. Owen Howell comes across and puts in a good block. Never mind, ignore all of that. Murillo. Awani. They've got injuries here. They had someone that had to come off with an injury. They picked up like another couple of knocks with a couple of other players, Forest, and at the minute, everyone is running on empty on this football pitch right now. Players are just absolutely dead on their feet. But we're praying to be able to hang on, to take it to pens, to maybe go through. Rizzo with a fantastic save there. I'm actually going to take Shola off here. Move Diop slightly further forward. And bring George Hoddle on. I don't have a choice. I just need the fresh legs. It's 2-2 still. They've gone 4-2-4 Nottingham Forest for the final few minutes. So we're just going to waste even more time and try and take it to penalties at this stage. Everybody is just completely exhausted on my side. And thankfully they don't have to do any more running. Just walking up to the penalty spot from the halfway line. Relax, pick your spot. Don't change your mind. And just... see what happens. It is indeed a lottery as ever in a penalty shootout. Owen Beck is the first to step up for us. Can Owen Beck give us a 1-0 lead? No! Daniel Everson saves our first penalty. Wunderbar! Well, this is going to go very well then, isn't it? Awani buried. Lewis Fiorini. Straight at the keeper. Okay, so 2 penalties, 2 saves from Daniel Everson. This has gone superbly well, hasn't it? We were leading against Nottingham Forest twice over the course of these 2 games. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to concede a 2-1 lead. It was 2-0 in this game. Concede a 2-0 lead here, a 2-1 lead in the first game, and then ultimately... Oh my God, he saved all 3 penalties. We're going to go out on pens. What has happened? What has gone wrong here? I know we don't have great penalty takers, but they can't be that bad, surely. Is Daniel Everson that good a goalkeeper at saving penalties? Danilo scores, surely, to send Forest through. He does indeed. Well, we are out then of the FA Cup. We'll take the finances from the from the one round that we were involved in. And is he really that good? I mean, he's not bad, is he? But Christ. All right. Good effort, lads. We'll keep morale up. Top of the table Saints next in 3 days' time. Oh, lovely. Really, we got $3,000 for it. Fantastic. Gives us the opportunity to concentrate elsewhere. What a pain in the backside that is. You've not missed much, FMSJ. No, that was the 3rd game we've played. Matteo Tanlonga's work permit has been rejected. However, we do still have 2 ESC places available, which we can allocate to him, meaning he can join. Mikey Johnston signed in the summer, has had a good season, so good that he felt that he was in a position to demand a new contract. So, to try and keep him happy, I did give him one, because he has been one of our best players. Matteo Tanlonga comes in, and we will absolutely assign him to the squad and give him a squad number, because he's going to add good depth, very good depth, and in the longer term could be very good for us. Give him number 18 to play in the midfield, because he's a bit of a 6, really, and he's going to be 2nd or 3rd string, so number 18 suits. He's going to go onto the bench initially, but he's absolutely going to be fantastic. John Lundstrom is, well, quite frankly, actually, I bet Tanlonga is just as good as John Lundstrom in midfield already. Tanlonga will be back up initially. I'm not going to throw him straight in the starting lineup, but ultimately I think he will be coming in for John Lundstrom, although Lundstrom has been playing very well this season. He's been one of our highest performers. Obviously the experience is very important, but at the minute I don't necessarily want to choose experience over youth. I just want players that can do the job, and Tanlonga looks like he's capable of doing the job. We just need to blend him in slowly. Aaron's work permit has also been rejected. However, we have our final ESC slot that I am going to use on the 29-year-old Spaniard to come in from Leicester. He will join us. We'll appeal it, and actually that's just the work permit. We've appealed it. We'll then have to find out about that in a couple of weeks, and then we should be able to bring Aaron in on an ESC. So Wilson Esbrand continued. We're going to delay. I apologise, Josh, but it is what it is. Aaron is the preferred, and at the moment, it looks like we are going to get Aaron in, albeit on a European technicality with the ESC places, but that's absolutely fine. Southampton away next, and that will be probably the last game we play in this particular episode, but hopefully we might have a signing left before we get there. Cabal is fit enough to be on the bench. I don't really want to start him at the moment because he's still only fit for 75 minutes worth of action, but we can absolutely bring him on in the not too distant future. And Lewis Fiorini at the minute is just the go-to man. He's got 3 goals in his last 2 games. No, Daniel. It will be Zandvoort in Creator Series when it's Zandvoort in real life. Tomorrow is Australia in Creator Series. Hold on, Jess. Can't even keep my fucking arm on the chair. Southampton are as strong as you would expect them to be, perhaps even a little bit stronger still, with Wilfred Ndidi and Alex Crowell as their centre mid partnership. Alex Crowell is going to be very, very good indeed. Again, just lift the pressure. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about it whatsoever. Just do your best. F1 Manager is a very good game. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you're enjoying it. Fiorini. Spreads. Johnston's there. Oh, that was quite poor, wasn't it? Never mind, we got it back. Johnston to Shola. Shola to Arian B. And Shorteye and Johnston. Runners. Is he onside there, Fiorini? Yes. No. Yes. No. We were going to drop Shola slightly deeper again, weren't we? And we started to move Diop slightly further forward, didn't we? Doobity-doo. Haven't really gotten much from Shola in that cam roll. Although, since I put him back there, he's actually got a goal and two assists. So maybe I should shut my face. I could get Wilson Esbrand in as well. But I don't feel like I need to at the minute. Once we get the centre-back over the line, I think we'll have enough cover. Because Arian B can play left-back. Nice ball over the top to Carlos Alcaraz. Oh, I think the deflection off the defender's foot might well have taken that past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. It's a lovely ball. It's a good finish, but was it slightly fortuitous? We'll find out with the replay. Alvin Gruber with a ball into Mills, who just with great vision sees the run of Alcaraz, who's in behind. Did it take a deflection off the defender's leg? Yes, it did, and that's probably what's in it past Rizzo, unfortunately. Southampton are flying away with the league title at the moment, but they haven't really flown away with this game so far. There's absolutely something we could get from this. That's not strictly true, is it, Cole? Free kick for us here on the edge of the box. Mikey Johnston lining it up. Forcing the save out of Bazunu, and Fiorini was nearly there on the follow-up. Is there something to come from the second phase of play? Johnston into the box. Johnston around the corner. Johnston earns the corner. Maybe there's something here. We might well look to bring Ireland Cabal off the bench sooner rather than later and have a little move around of things tactically here. So let's do that now. That's my thought pattern, ads. But it's certainly more complex than Cole makes out. Ndidi. Forward to Somerville and Adams. Adams to Alcaraz. And through the gap to Edozie. And 2-0 Southampton. We've held on as long as we could to try and give ourselves the chance of getting something from the game. But unfortunately, in the 69th minute, I think that's probably going to be game over here. But there's absolutely no shame in losing to a side that are currently 13 points inside the automatic promotion spots and 11 points clear of even second place. Well, on my OBS it says the stream hasn't gone down, but I bet on Twitch it says it has. No, it's still there. Okay, that's weird. It just reconnected to chat on my OBS. It went odd for you too, yeah. The chat just disconnected and reconnected. Cheers, Twitch. No, I certainly have opinions, Derek, but they're not for a Football Manager stream. Key highlights, Harry. 6 minutes added on, and 6 minutes added on have gone. That's not a problem. I'm gonna look, we're underdogs. Oh, all right. I didn't quite have the team talk go the way that I would have liked it to have gone, but we've picked up some decent results today, albeit two games have been in the cup, but a win from the position we were in against Sunderland is a very good result. And my impressive run against Southampton, there isn't really a run there to talk about, really. We're not going to concentrate on anything else tactically. I'm quite happy with the way the side's been playing, to be honest, satisfied with our performances. But the game is over and we'll just move on. That will be all for this episode of the Football Manager Save. Do make sure that you drop the video a like. Carlos Alcaraz could be leaving Southampton. Could he really? Wanted by Everton. Well, that would be a step up, certainly. But it's not my place to comment on speculation there, is it? So I'm happy with the tactics. I'm happy with the signing of Tanlongo. Aaron is set to join us very shortly as well. We've actually got 10 days till the game against Birmingham. So everyone will have the opportunity to recover, thankfully. And then in the next episode, we will have 2 games remaining of the month. 2 games remaining in the month. Well, hopefully we can pick up maximum points or at least something. And then get the transfer deadline day situation sorted with at least one other incoming. And maybe more if we can find them. But do drop this video an episode. Do drop this video a like if you've enjoyed the episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And I will see you very soon, actually, for another episode of FM. Because I'm going to record another one now as well. Right, let me save that. What episode of FM is that? We also turn the fucking AC on as well, because fuck me! It's hot in here. No, you don't need to apologise, Derek. It's a very sensitive issue. And this isn't really the arena for it. Quite happy to talk about it on social media, but you're doing a York save, are you, gamer? How are you getting on at York, mate? Let's have a look. Choose no plays. The last episode of FM we uploaded was 45, so this will be episode 46. To the in the playoff final and the FA Trophy final. Nice. I don't know what to do about it. Like, Matteo Rizzo's decent, but can we do better? Probably. Stevens' contract runs out at the end of the season anyway, so he'll leave on a free. So Alfie Doy's obviously loan, Matteo Rizzo loan. I don't think we have any contracted players out of contract other than George Hoddle, which I'm happy to let expire. Any footy manager tips, Owen? Thank you for the follow, mate. What sort of tips are you after? I'm not the best at the game, to be honest, so I don't have a crazy amount of tips. Yeah, true, a goalkeeper could well be a summer thing. It was perhaps a bit more of the case of I don't know how much money I'm going to get given in the summer to spend. Although if my original budget this year was 8 million and we've made more money, you'd like to think that they might actually give us an even bigger budget. We made 38.5 million after making 12 last season. Because it was all for Hannibal, or mainly all for Hannibal. Twiney's back in a week as well, so we'll whack him on the bench too. Sufanat back in training after 4 days, back in the second. He's on international duty anyways. What? Robin Prerper from FC Twente. Any relation? Is it Davy Prerper at Brighton? Of any relation or no? Oh, is his younger brother, is it? You've played FM Mobile before many times, but you've had FM24 on laptop for not long at all, so you just wait to get any tips that you think are valuable for starting. As Cam says, that tends to be the one that I recommend, starting with a team that you're very familiar with, or the team that you support, so you kind of don't have to worry about knowing what to do with the players. You can just kind of try and figure out a tactic, or you kind of have an idea of what to do tactically, so you can kind of learn on the go without sucking effectively. Either start with a very big team that you're guaranteed success with, because it's so much easier to learn how to play the game when things are going very well than it is when things are not going well at all. I don't think my tactic's too defensive, Cam. It's only our second year in the Championship. We can't play super expansive football at the minute. I'm quite happy with the way the side is playing right now. I'd be so harsh to drop Fiorini at the minute because he's been playing so well. Apparently in for Morgan Whittaker as well, really? Still at Plymouth, right? Morgan Whittaker? Official granted work permit. Vamoose. So annoying. I don't understand why Luton were able to offer him a permanent contract, but I wasn't. Now it says I can approach to sign. It's a summer situation, isn't it? Replacing Alfie Doy is a summer situation. I mean, I could put Bichel in now, ahead of Alfie Doy. Do I? Is a different question though. It's left only footed though. That's the problem. But Arian B is left footed only as well, isn't it? Is it wise to have two left footers at centre back? You don't think it matters? Consider it done then. Consider it fucking done then. Start recording for another episode again in Uno Momento. Sunderland just hired a new manager. Just over the hill now in terms of his utilisation for a club like us. Nothing to lose, nothing light. Absolutely not. No. Rebo, long, 18 first touch. He's very good at dribbling, isn't he? Not done much for Saints, not done much for Mons, not done much for Bruges. Says he screams, "Bring me back to the Championship," does he? Not really, no. Wines was away on international duty, wasn't he? You won the FA Trophy against Woking. Nice one, game. GG's. Alright, I'm sorry, Josh. But I don't need you now. Maybe next season, though. I didn't know we were in for more scouts. Please remain a private matter, thank you. Fiorini's turning up in training as well. Well, both, 2 of 3 goalkeepers apparently aren't. Leicester saw Yuri Vasharen. 3.5 million. Oh. And now he's only valued at 400 grand. Yuri Vasharen was supposed to be like the next big thing, wasn't he, in Belgium? He still looks really good. He looks every bit a £3.5 million player, not someone that's just now only worth 600 grand. To Catalara. I'm sure that's the right. Where was it? Yari Vashera, not Yuri. Who did Atleti get? Sure, Yari Vasharen is the youngster that I was thinking of. I don't know who Atleti got, or had, or have. Oh no, Yuri got Vermeeren, didn't they? Artur Vermeeren. Artur Vermeeren has gone to Atleti. Yari Vasharen is the young Belgian, well now slightly older Belgian. This is the guy that's gone to Atleti in real life. Twine's back in full training. Lovely, lovely. Nipan. Yeah, it's good. Well beyond anything I could possibly imagine. He's an Atletico Madrid squad player at the age of 20. So in real life he's going to be what, 16, 17? The name rings a bell, Nipan. Or Nipan. Okay, we take on Birmingham. I might have just said Alfredo's the key after taking him out of the yeah, 115 grand a week at 20 years of age, and he signed that contract a year ago. It's his second season at AC Milan. Yes, I know. prominent spot in the squad planner? No. I didn't realise I'd set a asking price on him. Alex Martin fell off, didn't he, when he was at Forest? He was like going to be really good, and then wasn't. Suat Serdar. Not bad, him. Not bad. So did I, to be completely honest. That's why I immediately clicked on his name and added him to my shortlist. I was like, Right, I'm going to have a quick toilet break and then we will start recording the next episode. I shall be back in uno momento. BRB. Ayo. We lost in the cup on penalties because their keeper saved every single one of our first 3 and they scored every single one of their first 3. Unfortunately. Just so happens to be where we are right now. Shut the window. Check guy's running now, isn't it? Welcome back to the Football Manager Road to Glory with Cambridge United. You join us at the end of the January transfer window. In the last episode, we made some transfers. At the beginning of this episode, we have confirmed some transfers in the week between last episode and this one. I advanced as far as the next game, and we have made some more deals. Brian Son has left us now permanently to go to Wimbledon for about 500 grand. So that's £500,000 in the bank moving forward. I'm sure he'll start regularly for them in League One for the foreseeable future. We've also confirmed the incoming of 2 more players as well. Joel Bichel, the Swiss centre-back, is in for us for £2.2 million and is immediately valued basically 2 to 3 times that. So lovely. And he's only 24 and he's only going to get better. So very, very pleased with that. That's a great signing for us. In fact, he's gone straight in the starting lineup for the game against Birmingham. And we've also signed Aaron from Leicester as well for 1.1 million rising to 1.3. And he is a 4-star player in the prime of his years and will go straight in at left back as well. And I'm very much looking forward to him significantly improving our starting lineup too. Sorry, it's 1.3 rising to 1.6. My mistake. Based on stuff. Clauses out. Arrow is just appearance money. Just 250 grand after he's made 50 league appearances. That's absolutely fine. And there's a sell-on clause for Bichel, but that's neither here nor there. So you join me at the beginning of the day against Birmingham City, where we've made some changes. Aaron starts, Bichel starts, and they're already 2 of the best players in the whole squad. So, Le Bosch. Tanlongo joins us in the last episode. He's going to be a perfect squad player for us as well. Cabal is back from injury, so he's on his way into the first team fold again. However, Luis Fiorini's been bagging the ball in the back of the net quite regularly for us and playing very, very well. So I'm finding it difficult to swap him out for Stansfield back to striker and bring Cabal in when Fiorini's been performing so well. So we'll play Birmingham with just the 2 changes in defence and hope that we can get a positive result. We could do with 3 points in the league. They've got an ageing Ollie McBurney in their front line. Not sure which Aaron Ramsey that will be. Probably the Aston Villa youngster as opposed to I think Aaron Ramsey is, rather than Ramsey with an E, is, and now's when it's the other way around, isn't it? Probably. But the former Arsenal man, obviously the man I'm thinking of. Jay Stansford, though, gets his 10th goal of the season after 75 seconds at home against Birmingham, and we probably couldn't have asked for a better start, could we? Lovely. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the Football Manager content. Aaron involved on debut to Mikey Johnson, who grabs another assist, earning that brand new contract extension and wage rise, most importantly, that he got in the last episode. Let me have a look. Yes, it is the former Villa youngster. I thought as much. Good. I was correct. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Come and join me on stream to be involved in all of the dealings that go on in the transfer window and cheer us on week to week. But for now, I'm just going to hopefully go and extend the lead against Brum. I was waiting for an equaliser immediately as soon as I said that, but it hasn't come. I mean, Show played an earlier ball. We might have been in for a second. never mind. His Stansfield, he's off the pitch. And he was offside. Camera angle is perfect. Is just personal preference, Harry. And licenses, there are third-party. There are third-party sites you can use, like Sort It Out SI or FM Scout, etc., for license fixes and stuff like that. Corner comes in, Lundstrom's up. It's going to fall to Shola. Shola could rifle it from here. It's going to pinball. Mike Johnston, open goal, and he's bashed it. Good lad, well done. Haas in real life weren't great at the beginning of the season, though, were they? And then they started to pick up points. No, Harry, you wouldn't download it on Steam. You download it off FM Scout's website and then install it yourself. They brought on Meulenstein at halftime at CDM. They're playing a very negative formation. Ollie McBurney is... Actually, he's only 30, 4 years in. Ollie McBurney's always younger than I think he is. Bagged 13 goals for Sheffield United in the Championship. The year before last in real life. Obviously, this is replicating last year in real life. This iteration of Football Manager. But he's not really bagged goals very regularly in this save, Ollie McBurney. And hopefully he doesn't do so in the rest of this game. Although Birmingham are on the attack now. So maybe I'll just shut my face. Dion Sanderson will recover, and Laird, and Meulenstein. Akomaya back on the halfway line. They're building slowly, using the width with those wing backs to great effect. Wonderful effect, apart from the finish. But it would have been disallowed anyway because he was off bloody side. So at least I don't have to say his name very quickly. Justin. On loan from City. Scored goals in the Championship for them and Swansea. Intrigued, because City are our parent club, and, well, he might be one to loan in next year. He doesn't look sensational. He's just one of those players that has the right stats in the right areas, and that is kind of all you need sometimes. Right, let's do the Stansfield up top. Fiorini for Cabal change. Serge Aurier for them. And Justin's in. Justin's missed. Right, 8 minutes to go. Let's give... the man that apparently I haven't put on the bench yet a run out. Okay. Oh, I meant to take him out for Jack Stevens. Idiot chess. Never mind. Well done, Nobed. Scott Tyne can come back from injury though. Wanted to bring Tan Longer on. I forgot to put him on the bench, so that's gone well. Rothwell delivers the corner, and Birmingham equalises. Alfie Lamine flicks home. Oh, it's just gone from bad to worse. I wanted to make a substitution, and I messed up my squad submission, putting a second goalkeeper on the bench rather than the midfielder that I wanted, and Rizzo can't keep that out. Birmingham have equalised with 5 minutes to go. Sick. It would have been nice to be in the top half, but Christ, Birmingham might win it. 6 minutes added on. We're in the 93rd. Aurier with the throw. Let's not have Birmingham do to us what we did to Sunderland. Oh, it was close. Bakuna whipped it. It's still in play. I think it hit the woodwork. Alex Mighton in behind. McBurney's there. Dembele turns it home. And they have done to us what we did to Sunderland. Sick. Nice. Woo. Delighted. Really happy. Karamoko. Fucking. Oh no, it's Siriki Dembele. 20 mil. How is Siriki Dembele worth 20 fucking million pounds? That's a bit of nonsense. Well, it's a 2-1 defeat at home against Birmingham. It wasn't really the start to the episode I was hoping for, especially after having two really solid new defensive players in the 11. But, well, the only way is up for everybody now. Swansea away next. Right, sorry, Jack. Tan Longa's supposed to be known for placing you. I should have started to waste time. It was my fault for not reacting tactically with 10 minutes to go. Carolero. Would want to play as a Carolero. I don't even know what Carolero does. Yes, Tom. Turbocharger. Like 8 laps from the end, which was fantastic. We played against Owen Howe, didn't we, at Forest? Ben, we can have a look at you if you want. If you would like. I don't have the time to go through everyone, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't do much F1 Manager last year. Well, not much F1 Manager any year because it just doesn't get views for me, unfortunately. We have a fully fit squad for the first time in Christ knows how long. Oh. John Everett has just joined the Patreon of the VIP tier. Let me drop him a quick message if you don't mind. Waiting for a moment. Absolute Don. I know it's a shame that it doesn't get views because it's genuinely really good game. Jack does phenomenally well out of F1 Manager. He's probably the go-to guy for English-speaking F1 Manager content. Right, I am going to throw Jay Stansford up top for this one, and Fiorini can drop to the bench, unfortunately, for Cabal. Outside of that, we're going to play the same side that played and nearly beat, but ended up losing to Birmingham. I do have Tanlongo on the bench now, so well done me, and hopefully we can get a better result this time. The performance was decent enough. I just now need the actual points to go with it. Swansea away isn't straightforward, though, but I will point my finger and tell them to go and get revenge after losing last time we played them, and hopefully that is enough inspiration to get us the victory here. Swansea are just above us in the league, as were Birmingham at the time. We can't close on them, or sorry, we can't overtake them should we beat them, but we can certainly close the gap. Centre-back getting booked after 2 minutes isn't a great way to start, but the only way is up. Or literally nowhere at all. We're going to have any highlights? Aaron with a throw to Mikey Johnston. That ended in a goal last time we did that in the last game. Lundstrom has the option inside. Diop! Crashes off the woodwork and Cabal fires straight back over the bar with a second effort. Nearly the opening goal of the game. It's the only highlight of the game so far. This might be a 0-0 where you end up with highlights of chances rather than just straight goals. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully Swansea give us the ball back here with a terrible mistake and we run away and score a goal. Well, they've given the ball away. Now can we run away and score a goal? I mean, B to Diop. Diop to Shortire. Lovely ball out wide to Mikey Johnson, who's going to try and get into gaps. Oh, it's a nice ball. Diop still recovered. Mikey Johnson's there again. And Shola. And Shola. And Shola has his shot saved. I very nearly manifested it. It just didn't quite happen. From the corner, perhaps, although we don't score many from corners. Aaron is a phenomenal set-piece taker, though, so hopefully he can provide the calibre of delivery we need to take the lead. Or maybe a delivery from open play. No! Oh, it's a mistake. Oh, it's going to go in. LOL is the 3 letters you should put in a word there. That is indeed disaster for Pedersen and for Swansea. Comical in how it came about. The corner comes in from the far side and they clear it, or half clear it, then looped back in. The keeper's gone up for it with the defender, flaps at it, and then Grimes goes to clear it at the back post. And it slaps off Pedersen and goes into the back of the net. We have a 1-0 lead at half-time. We have been the better side. We do deserve the 1-0 lead, although it would have been nice to have scored it ourselves. But ultimately, so long as we're winning, we don't really care that much, do we? And now maybe, from the set-piece, we might add a second. Mamdi with a right-footed ball this time. The in-swinger. Stansfield's there. It's going to drop to Shola. Shola's going to find some space. Find Stansfield. Oh, never mind. You missed anyway. Yeah, Benny Hill music. That's circus music, not Benny Hill music, is it? Free kick in a very promising position. This is indeed Aaron territory, as it said in the commentary. Oof. Woodwork and over. Close, but no cigar. Johnson apparently tired. Which he, to be fair, is. So let's make a change. What we might do is actually Twine on the left. Scott Twine needs to get back into the fold, so hopefully he can do so well. Come on, pal. On his way back from injury. Oh, Diop's taken a knock. All right. Hampered by injury. On you come. Fiorini. And we'll drop Shola and move Fiorini slightly further forward. A second would be lovely. 81st minute, Mamdi and Cabal. Short hire, Fiorini off the bench. Oh, I don't know whether it was an intentional flick or a dummy, but Jay Stansfield's buried it and we have got ourselves a 2-0 lead and Fiorini immediately involved. Whether he was an intentional involvement or not, Shola, does he flick it? I think he tries to flick it. Whether he actually touches it or not, I don't know. But Jay Stansfield certainly did touch it and into the back of the net it goes. What happened to the British guy in the kayaking? He was on his run when I just last glanced up, and now the Spanish people are just throwing their kayaker up and down in the air. Oh, 5th. Was he first after one run? The Spanish guy's just jumped in the water, going berserk. Ollie, thank you very much for the brand new Prime Gaming sub, mate. That's very good of you, dude. Welcome to the gang. No pens, but got caught up in the trouble era. Oh, he qualified fastest. Six minutes added on, but we shouldn't need much of them. Nothing happened. All right. Cheers. 3 points. Well done, gents. That was a comprehensive performance as well as the victory. Slightly fortuitous to take the lead, but then certainly held on to it very well indeed once we did. So it's transfer deadline day next. I don't at present have any plans, I don't believe. I think we've gotten all of our business done early, but if anything happens, I will bring it to you, or Editor Chris will bring it to you. Otherwise, we might see you against Middlesbrough in the next highlight. You'll know in about a few seconds' time. I, at present, don't. Yeah, figuring out how to run a football club comes with practice, Tom. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we want to do, really, is there? There's nothing in the works at the moment. I forgot we even had Toffolo. But it's not really played much for Hull. 5 substitute appearances after 6 starts for us. I could just sell that for 775k now. I think I might. Toffolo's not really playing for Derby either. Might as well sell that too. 25% of Cayenne's next transfer fee will be paid to us. But I could sell the clause for £1 million right now. Let's be honest. I don't think Cayenne is gonna bring in £4 million, is he? So let's just sell the clause for £1 million. Buy that with the money as well. Save ourselves some pennies. It's good financial sense, I think. Which Saar, Cam? Ismaila Sarr to Palace on a 5-year deal. It's the same Ismaila Sarr that was at Watford, right? Did he do well for Marseille? He was all right for Watford, wasn't he? You accidentally muted stream, was very confused. Yeah, go on then. We always like to take part on deadline day, don't we? Even though we're not actually doing anything. Linked with players, but obviously they're players that we're not really looking to do anything with at the minute. Papa Matar Sarr could be very, very good. But I just can't afford his wages at the minute. Or justify his wages at the minute. With the quality of other players we've got in the squad. I've got a lot. I've got still 10 million available. Nearly 12 million available. I just don't really have anyone I want to spend it on at the minute. Sure. I don't get the Joe Gelhardt hype on FM. He's not the one. $135 million spent in the Championship is pretty absurd. That's a lot of pennies. Chris Hoyle. Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely going to have another nationality there. For 18, he does look pretty good, to be fair. 6'5" as well. Lopez Rodriguez Gentile. I'm good. Tyler Fredrickson? Sure, someone that you'll be aware of, ads. Francisco Neto. I'm okay, thank you. Mark Fleckentelees, I think that just said. Bye, Daniel. What time is it? 20 past 5. Sean Gillespie. Oh, he looks like a decent scout. Recommend me a signing, sir. Joffre Torrents. Board love me, fans love me. I'm happy. Tony Springett. 6.2 million. Fucking have a word. Shay Lacey, we can have a look. There's not a chance, isn't there? He's worth 10 million. League 2 at best. Might be able to do a job in a lower league, lower half F1, League 1 side. Oh, the gymnastics is on again. I do love watching the gymnastics. It's always so impressive. Dejan Lin. No, thank you. Oscar Torres. No, thank you. She's great physicals. Mentals are getting there. What's this to strengthen in defence when I've bought in 1, 2, 3 first team defenders this season? Do you mind? Flavio Suleimani. No, mate. We need more. Lewis Skelly. He was at. Oh no, he's not who I was thinking. Not who I was thinking of. I think it's Scully, who was at Lincoln. Yes. He good. He very good. He's not had a single loan spell, but he's playing fringe Premier League football for the Arsenal. It's point Ethan Nwaneri. I wonder where he is in this save now. Still at Arsenal. Again, also playing fringe first team football at Arsenal. Valued at 100 million quid and 72 grand a week. Oh, deadline day's done. And fuck all happened. That's everybody. If we got a major bid for Cabal, but I mean Cabal's 28, so I don't think we're going to get any big bids for Cabal. I'm hoping he can rekindle his form after the injury. That is exactly where Longo will play. Middlesbrough at home in 3 days' time, and that might be an opportunity to start Longo. Did have a good game against Swansea. That might be slightly harsh to. I mean, he's just a consistent performer, isn't he, John Lundstrom? Do we give Tan Longo the start, and then Lundstrom can come on and help us firm up games maybe? With that experience. Shoulder's absolutely one that could be picked off for a mad bid. Physically and mentally he's very good, but technically he's just got really not much. I'd absolutely be open to selling Shola for a sizable fee, because I don't think his technical stats are actually going to improve that much more. Yeah, we update the FM spreadsheet then at the end of each season. I do need to update it with a couple of cancellations actually as well, just so I know not to redo people. Actually, he wants me to play Lundstrom. That's intriguing. Although maybe Cardiff at home would be a better game to play him against, and then we've got Reading away after that. Although if he performs against Middlesbrough, then he can keep his spot, I guess. That's the utilitarian player if ever you needed one, although probably for League One. Right, Diop is some way short of fitness, apparently. Shola deeper. Fiorini cam. That's what we'll do. I say the only change. Tanlongo makes his debut for us here at CDM. Ball-winning midfielder. Lundstrom moves to the bench. Testing Tanlongo against a good, or what we anticipate to be a good Middlesbrough side, to then hopefully see him in a position where he can really grow with the experience of Lundstrom to learn from and then become a solid championship player. Middlesbrough, we keep playing sides that are just above us, don't we? We've had Birmingham recently, we've had Swansea recently. Now we've got Middlesbrough. We should have beaten Birmingham. We did beat Swansea. What happens against Middlesbrough remains to be seen. They are playing a 4-4 hacking 2. Aaron with the delivery from the set piece. Is there to be an early-ish goal here for Cambridge United? Hit it, Shola. No, there's not. If you want to have a look at your guy at any point, though, Mike, do say. Just because the spreadsheet isn't updated doesn't mean we can't have a look at your guy whenever you guys want. Nil-nil at half-time, and dick all has happened. So, I'll point the finger and say we owe them, but there's an immediate highlight, literally from kickoff, which never really fills you with anything other than dread, to be completely honest. Small down the line to Bangura, and that's the dread. It took just 22 seconds in the second half for us to score an own goal. You could probably imagine what commentary piece I'd put on that, so use your own imaginations. 1-0 Middlesbrough. They haven't had a single bloody shot all game so far. We're playing well. And we're losing. Cabal. I like the idea, just couldn't quite pull it off. Keep the pressure on, gents. Tanlongo, Shortire, Cabal, Fiorini. Mr. Sarr keeps stealing it. Shortire, Le Bosch. They gave the ball away, and it took just 3 minutes from us conceding to us scoring a goal to equalise. We will encourage. Please go and score more. Thank you. Jay takes it past 1, takes it past 2. Oh, he hit that quick. Nice team talk, Chaz. Oh. Right, Cabal's knackered. So let's do Johnson out wide, Fiorini up top, Shoulders Camp, and Diop on in midfield. Give it the old switcheroo, you know, switcheroo. Aaron with a throw, 69th minute. Make your own jokes. Mikey Johnston back to Diop off the bench. Lovely little 1-2. Mikey Johnson, I was thinking about taking off because he's looking a little tired. I'm glad I didn't, because he's only gone and given us the bloody lead, isn't he? Up the yellows. Nice. It's not the first time Aaron's taken a throw and from it a goal has come. Diop's just come off the bench and made an instant impact, getting the assist. Although, let's be honest, Mikey Johnson did a lot of the work there. Right, we will just start to waste time a little bit now. I should have done that against Birmingham and I didn't. And ultimately it cost us everything, quite literally. From a corner we could... Aaron will obviously now take his time in taking it, because I've asked him to waste a bit of time, but let's not take the piss, shall we? Jay's up. Volumers. Mandy, Fiorini. Pinball. Absolute pinball. Penalty. Bangura handballed, apparently. Who's on pens for us? Jay Stansfield. Man takes his runner and buries it. Good. Well, we couldn't score in 3 attempts in a penalty shootout against Nottingham Forest. But we can score from the spot against Middlesbrough. 3-1, and we will take all 3 points. Ta very much. And waste even more time. Six minutes added, 6 minutes gone. Really pleasing result. And the performance was top notch as well to go with it. We've played a day before anybody else. I think we're on the Friday night here against Middlesbrough, but we're level on points with Middlesbrough. Look how tight it is in the midfield. There's 4 sides on 43 points at the moment. A long way from the playoffs, a long way from relegation. So it will be mid-table only for us this season. But Tanlongo had a decent debut with a 6.7. Nothing spectacular, but 93% pass accuracy. So really pleased that he's able to at least come straight into the fold and ping the ball about with some composure. And we love a comeback victory. Shola was sensational. Turn the Abbey Stadium into a fortress. Indeed we have. And I can't remember who we've got next, but I'll see you in that next one. It was Cardiff. Cardiff, then Reading. There was, Mike. It's a sensitive subject that's not really for a Twitch stream. Ben Pearson is the recommendation from his agent. Ben Pearson is very good, but we've got Tanlongo now. And Tanlongo's not causing as much. Tim, thank you for the follow, mate. We stay 11th. What the fuck are the Ellens? A 2 for 1. Nketiah, yeah, it looks like Nketiah is on his way to Marseille, doesn't it? You guys waited to see yourselves, didn't you? Mike at Watford. 17 starts, 8 substitute appearances in League One, 6 goals. How you haven't been picked up by anyone else at this point in the save is remarkable, considering the state of those attributes at 18 years of age. And Ben is also at Watford, on loan from Southampton, intriguingly. You are in-game teammates. Request a summary to inbox, please. Chinese Greed P finished, Nico P16, Kevin P17. It's not going that well for you, is it? Really? Fiorini making positive impact. He certainly is. He's only 24 as well. He's just improving everywhere. 7 goals, 2 assists in 15 starts, 7 substitute appearances. He's really, really, really good. How long does that promise last? 105 days. Well, he's only played 1 game so far, and he played in the position he wanted to play in, so hopefully he'll be fine longer term. I'm not going to change the side, even though it took tweaks to get the result last time. I'll give those that started the game and played really well, to be fair to them, the chance to go and do the same again, but actually this time get the goals that we need. Cardiff are 22nd and in the relegation zone. They've got some decent, dangerous players, though. Victor Miejo's really quick. Tyler Morton's decent in possession. Let's not get complacent. They're 17th in the form table, despite being 22nd in the division. So, let's see if we can pick up where we left off and continue the good performance from Middlesbrough. And hopefully, the result should just take care of itself. Right. Cabal. Shola. Okay, it's fine. Possession's fine. Tanlongo. Aaron driving. Mikey Johnson. Oh, if he's onside, it's a hell of a ball. He's just, as it happens, not onside though. I mean, it was still a hell of a ball, but it wasn't a great run. Jay Stansford off. Not by much, but off. No 1-0 lead. Cheeky encourage. Oh, this is Aaron territory, as they say. 16, I think, his free kick taking is. He's hit the bar with a free kick, and now the keeper has tipped one over from right underneath it. It's only a matter of time before Aaron scores his first goal for the club from a set piece, I'm sure of it. It's going to go out for a throw-in, and that's the end of that highlight. All right, great. I mean, we are hammering them. So it's obviously got 1-0 Cardiff game written all over it, doesn't it? Really? Now's when I literally manifested that in exactly the next highlight. Perry and G down the right. No, we've won it back. Okay, let's keep the good football going then. Shola's just going to drive forward. Jay has Cabal on the run down the right. Could return the ball to him. Needs the support. That's fine. Shola's there. That's what Shola's in the side to do. This time it'll count from Jay Stansfield, and that's a wonderful Cambridge United goal. We lead by a goal to 0, and that's been the most with the run of play goal that we've seen for a little while. This ball from Shola, by the way. Ooh, tasty. All the fucking yellows. Aaron with the throw to Mikey Johnston. Wouldn't be the first time or even the second that had resulted in a goal. And it does so again. Aaron and Mikey creating quite the partnership down the left-hand side. And Mikey Johnston, since signing a new contract, since asking me about wanting a new contract and then signing it, the whole process of, he's been sensational for us on the left-hand side. He really is one of the best players in the side right now. I didn't think he was going to have as big an impact as he's having. Doesn't look amazing. We didn't pay anything for him. We signed for free, for Christ's sake. Signed on 7.5. He's now on 17, 750. But with 14 goal contributions in 27 games, now make that 15 in 28 starts. He's worth every penny, I think. Aaron with a cross. We could have a third, maybe. It's a penalty. We really could have a third. Jay Stansfield surely then will take the spot kick. Scored his last one against Middlesbrough. We got a third goal with it then. It's actually Cabal that's going to take this one. And we do still get a third despite the change in taker. Up the yellers. Happy Noid. I mean, it's been a sensational game so far. Yeah, literally, as soon as I say 1-0 Cardiff written all over it, we then score 3 times in 11 minutes. 14 minutes, but still. Oh, Christ. Don't panic. I didn't. Let's make some changes, shall we? Give some fringe players a run out. We'll put John Lundstrom on to try and just see the game out now. Scott Twine for Mikey. Give Mikey the rapturous applause that his performances deserve. Jack Kingdon can come on as well for Arian B. We won't change anything else at this stage. Evening Neej, he's back again. No, evening Reese. He was saying hello to Reese. Hi Reese. Bishop Lundstrom. There could be a fourth in this, you know. Scott Twine, back to Aaron. Can Twine create the same sort of partnership with Aaron that Mikey Johnson has? I hope so. Aaron with the anticipation to win that back. Scott Twine, Shola. Go on, lad. Over bar. Twine. Options. Plenty of them. One of which is just sprint round everyone, apparently. Cabal. Stansfield. Oh, a nice little scoop turn to get around the outside. Oh, and off the post. I think the keeper might have tipped it onto it. Corner Cambridge, 71st minute. Lewis Fiorini delivers. And Joel Bichel gets his first goal for the club. We do not score many directly from corners. But now we do, because Joel Bichel has sensational physical attributes, like 17 jumping, I think, and he is now going to be a very big danger from set plays. Lovely. Cardiff are in the relegation zone. They are showing exactly why they're in the relegation zone, because they're getting trounced here. And we've got Reading to come in the next game, who are also in or around said relegation zone. So we could have a run of a really good results here. We've just got to carry this on into the next game, which I'm sure the lads will do. There might yet be more in this, you know. Fiorini, short tire, out of his feet and into the space. He might shoot from range. He does love to do so. He's into the box. He doesn't shoot from range. He's just going in the box and doing it there instead. 5th goal of the game. 5th goal of the season for Shola Shortire. We are indeed rampant. 5th. Easy, 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 easy. Correct series last week was really good, actually, Reese. We got a P9 in the sprint, unfortunately, and could have had points. And then we got a... oh, they've hit the bar. Oh, they've hit the post. Oh, they've scored. Well, that was a weird one. It would have been nice to keep a clean sheet. Morton with a free kick. Ruben Cole with a header off the bar. Then Tymon with a header off the bar. And he got to it again. Fair enough. They've had some chances, so maybe they deserve something from it. But quite frankly, this game was only ever going one way, wasn't it? And it has only gone one way. Don't get excited. We're still a long way from them, but 9 points to the playoffs, dare I say. Oh, that was our 100th competitive match won. We've got a Steam achievement, Centurion. And we've got a sub to the channel, which is the Loon for the 3rd month. Thank you, mate. In a row as well. Close game then. Yeah, not quite. Where do fruits go on holiday? Paris. Hello, Danny. I think just the single ha sums everything up there, doesn't it, Mike? Gamer Dad, thank you very much. I'm not sure if you're still here with us in chat, Gamer Dad. But let me add you to this list and gift your sub. Gamer Dad 14. Yes, and we'll put second because we'll gift the sub now. And add the VIP badge as well. Thank you, Gamer Dad. Like I said in the Patreon message, we will add your guy. I might have some actually other subs to give or to gift. And we'll do that at the beginning of the next stream tomorrow. But I'll do Gamer Dads now. Give to a specific person. Gamer Dad 14. Followed us earlier on this afternoon. And then joined the Patreon at the VIP tier. What an absolute ledge. And community roles manager. Gamer Dad 14. VIP. Lebosh. I'm not sure if he's still here. Was it followed earlier? When did you follow earlier? How long ago was it? Gamer Dad, Gamer Dad, Gamer Dad, Gamer Dad. Oh, 4 hours ago. Probably not with us. Probably doing the dad bit, isn't he? To be fair. Which I will be shortly after this Reading game. Pinetra wants to stay at Villarreal. That is absolutely fine. We'll remove him from a shortlist. Can't afford him anyway. And we brought in the other guy instead. Oh, Cardiff's manager just got sacked on the back of us beating them 5-1. Sorry. Norwich away after this. It's going to be like a toffee. Definitely didn't steal that from another stream, but also hello. Hi, Danny. Right, Reading next. I mean, you don't change a winning side, especially a side that just won 5-1. So we're not going to make any alterations to the 11. I'm sure everybody that isn't in the 11 would understand that. And, well, after winning 5-1 against Cardiff, they sacked their manager. So sorry about that. Maxwell Cornet playing for Reading, who we did show a little bit of interest in earlier in the season when he was available on a free. We elected not to do so. And he's starting at striker for them. He's come in and scored 2 goals in 4 games. So he certainly had an impact for sure at Reading. They are, let me say, in or around the relegation zone. In fact, just outside it by a point. But this is absolutely another game where we should dominate and absolutely could, never as easy away from home as it is at home, get the result. Oh my God, Joel Bichel, another goal from a corner. This guy has changed our set-piece scenario, hasn't he? Again, a leaping header. He's 6'4", 17 jumping, 14 heading, 17 strength. Get off him. He's a monster. 1-0 Cambridge. Stansfield is joining us, yes, Cam, permanently at the end of the season for just £3 million. Which we're very quite so cheap. Bishop thinks he's Fontan. Yes, I love that. I want to actually. I'd be intrigued to see how good Jose Fontan is in save. Mini F, was it? I don't know why Twitch does that. Oh, Twitch stream actually went down. We're back again though, right? Jeez Louise. Cam, had you spotted Fontan actually playing for Reading? Because they just signed him for £9 million from Frankfurt. Or were you just making the pun from the RTG? It just so happens that Fontaine is actually on the other team. What are the chances? Maybe I should look at Bichel then in the RTG. McGurk. Reading looking for a way back into the game. Abbey out to Jose Fontaine. Star of the Cambridge RTG, or the realistic RTG on FC24. Thankfully he doesn't do that for me a lot, giving the ball away. But they've won it back again. Go on. Just make a mistake and give us the ball back. Cheers. Can we have a second, please? Cabal. Fiorini on, off. Offside. Not his 9th goal of the season. It's a nice run by McGurk. Oh, it would have been a great goal by McGurk as well. Is it Sean McGurk? It is Sean McGurk. It's not bad, to be fair. I imagine there'll be some more FM25 news some point soon-ish, yeah. Might be more September-ish, though, I would have thought, than August. Corner Cambridge. It's going to fall to Shola, and Fiorini tried his best as well. Can Aaron rifle it in? Yes! Yes, he can! Off the far post, Cambridge 2, Reading 0, and that surely now is another set of 3 points. With less than 20 to go, we'll make some tactical tweaks and some substitutions. Up the yellows, we're at it again. What do I want here? Discipline's time waste. Sam, thank you very much indeed for the 20th month in a row as well. Top man. No, we're going to do a Glory Hunter on FM25, Reese. Aaron, Johnston, Diop. Oh, nearly Johnston. Twine, Stansfield, back of net. Oh, I tried to call it. Well, all of a sudden I have wave upon wave of confidence from a corner now. Where's Joel? Come on, lads. On the end of it, please. I forgot we're set to waste time. Stansford's up. Oh. Never mind then. Never mind then. I do occasionally go a little bit farther, don't I? Simone Biles just did her double bars routine. Is it double bars? I can never remember the name of the 2 bars. There's the final result. It is a 2-0 victory away from home against Reading. Couldn't be more happy with the way that today's episode went on the pitch, really, to be completely honest, could we? We're flying up the table. We're in 9th now, and still, with 12 games to go, 9 points off the playoffs. We've no doubts whatsoever that we're definitely going to stay in the division now. We've made some great signings in January, and quite frankly, we're really happy, aren't we? It was a tough start to the season, and we really thought that it was going to be a difficult year. We were going to get second season syndrome because, I mean, the run there and the run at the start, it was by the end of November, it was really, really, really tough. If I show you our league position history, end of November was about here, and we were down in 28th of the 11th. We were down in 20th place after match day 20. 14 match days later, we're in 9th. It's been a remarkable turnaround. and I really hope it continues for as long as possible. 4 straight victories for us now in the league. Where we do have 4th place Norwich away, then 5th place Derby next. Then it's Burnley, who are surely better than 20th place with regards to squad. The run-in is actually pretty difficult as well, actually. Ipswich 7th, Hull 6th, Leicester 3rd, and Leeds 15th, but resurgent. So any chance of getting to the playoffs is probably gone, unless we can win against those teams that are in the playoffs throughout the course of those games against them. We shall do what we can against them, and hopefully, well, certainly just a strong end to the season would give us the confidence to go into next year and maybe genuinely make a promotion push with another couple of really good signings. So it's exciting times at Cambridge United in this save. It's exciting times at Cambridge United in the road to glory on FC24 as well. So do check the main channel page for any of that save you might have missed. And if the F124 save you might have missed, check that on the Chesnoy Place channel as well. But all in all, thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come and join me on stream. And I'll see you somewhere soon. Oh, helps if you stop recording, doesn't it? And then that is going to be FM 47. Right, chat, that is us for today. Apologies about the stream shitting out on itself a couple of times whilst we were on air this afternoon. It didn't actually stop the stream the first time, but it did actually restart it the second time, although on YouTube it continued on. So, well, on YouTube it didn't even show any signs of having an issue, so it must be a Twitch thing. It must be a Twitch thing. I apologise, which is annoying because Twitch is the bigger platform that we stream on, but tears, what it is. Let's see. Who else is live that we can send you to right now? Let's send you to Vic. Vic's live right now. I don't know if she's racing tomorrow. But hopefully she is. If not, then regardless, go and enjoy Vic's stream. I will be live tomorrow for Creator Series. It will be Australia for us. It will be practicing out and then, of course, doing open lobbies throughout the rest of the afternoon. So go and join Vic for the rest of her stream. I will see you tomorrow. And then Saturday will be when FC Realistic Road to Glory returns and F1 Career Mode as well. Well, hopefully we won't get a fucking failure. Right. Cheers, boys and girls.